Mr. Koh Beng Tiam was a pioneering principal of JJC who headed the college since its inception in 1981. He retired soon after attending to the official opening of the college in July 1987 and is now happily settled in Vancouver, Canada. How well do the staff and ex-students remember him?
Mr. Koh 呢，那么是我们第一任的院长，他的人呢就是很随和。
Mr. V. Govindarasu was the second principal who headed the college from August 1987 to December 1993.
Mr. Govind was a man of few words, very focused and target-oriented in his administrative style.
Ms. Ching Ah Kim, our present principal, is the third principal to head our college from December 1993 to date. We also remember with fondness all our former vice principals, Mr. Tan Beng Ching, Mrs. Koh Soo Kiao, Mrs. Margaret Dung, Ms. Yap Wah Chu, and Madam Koh Teck Siu. In June 2001, Mr. Fu Suan Fong joined the college to become our sixth vice principal. Mr. Gerald Minjud has been the chairman of the College Advisory Committee since 1986. He and the other members of our College Advisory Committee have served the college well and given very strong support through the years. We have in our midst pioneer teachers who have been with us from the first 2 years of JJC. Mrs. Ho So Gan was one of 3 pioneer teachers who is still with JJC. The other 2 pioneer teachers who are still teaching in JJC are Mr. Lee Hee Fok of the Mathematics Department and Madam Lim Chai Tin of the Chinese Department. Mr. Lee Hee Fok, our evergreen discipline teacher, has always been tirelessly disciplining and correcting students all these years.
I am the firm believer in discipline. Because students are still young, they tend to get carried away with the things they do. When such a thing happened, I will question them and I want them to answer me sincerely from the heart. Only then will they improve for the better.
Mr. Sia Cheong Chuan has been a mathematics C and further mathematics teacher in JJC since 1982.
I like to treat them as friends because at JC level I think lesser discipline problem.
Teachers who have been with the college since 1982 are Mrs. Rita Ong, Mrs. Chan Bi Yin, Ms. Lo Siu Yen, and Mrs. Sally Chua. Mr. Kiran Kumar Gosian is an ex-PE teacher who is now the vice principal of St. Michael's Primary School.
The pull of the old campus was that it was small. So I think there was even greater interaction even amongst the students themselves.
Mr. Hamid bin Modin has been working in the college as a laboratory technician since 1982. Besides his normal range of duties, he has also sung during many Teachers' Day functions. Mr. Abu Bakar bin Muhammad Sharif was the AVA technician of JJC for many years. He is presently a media producer in Temasek Polytechnic.
I believe in creating a box for each student. How they fit that box to colors or to a kaleidoscope is up to them.
Many of our former students have moved on to excel in their lives, and they have many fond memories of their times in JJC to share with us. Mr. Seng Yi is a general manager with Tenneco Automotive Trading Company. He was previously a commerce student of the 1985-86 batch.
I was in JJ in 1985 to 1986 and was a student council. I was the president of the squash club and I think I was a full-time ECA student.
Mr. Fabian Lim is a defense research scientist with MINDEF. He was in the arts stream from 1982 to 83.
I was involved in ODEC and the teachers that were involved in that became very close to us.
Madam Tricia Xiao Ing Chin was a former JJC student and counsellor in 1989 and 1990. She is now a teacher in our alma mater and is presently the HOD of Student Welfare.
I think that the most major role I played in the Students' Council was that I was serving as a sort of intermediary between the teachers and my counsellors.
Besides Madam Tricia Xiao, ex-JJCians who have returned to serve the college as teachers include Miss Noaza, Madam Selina, Madam Thea B, Mr. Frederick Yeo, and Mr. Joseph Tan. Chelsea Leong Hui Xia was a student of this college from 1994 to 1995. She is also the first female president of the Students' Council in 14 years.
Initially I was very thrilled and I had a bit of inhibitions also as to whether I can actually handle the position well and to live up to people's expectations. And I'm very grateful for the people for having great faith in me.
Sharon Wu and Grace Lam were active members of the ODAC in 1984 and 85.
It is very, very fun. It really trains your guts.
The driving force behind JJC's success is its people, their enthusiasm and dedication to their work, and the love they have for the institution they have all come to call their second home.